I'm Mike.
And I'm Adam.
And this is Stuff and Waffle. Two friends talking about stuff, and often as not, waffling with frequent reference to Bond cars.
So it's time for the vicious cycle once again, isn't it?
I suspect so.
Yeah. So we will go round and round, but it's still a learning exercise. So
We're
this is
all
good.
still learning things that we would never otherwise found out about. So I think that's, it's a service we're providing here.
Yes, that's correct.
Yes.
So yes, it's that time of the week where one of us reels off statements, the other one guesses them correctly, and then we move on to next week. So, God, it's really difficult, isn't it? I think we're 17-15 now, I believe, because I got a point last week, obviously.
You got a point last week, and when you get a point, that brings us 2 points apart, and then I claw a point back, and then we're only 1 point apart, and that's how it goes. Yeah. So I think that's probably right. Yes.
Yeah. That's fair enough. Okay.
Yeah.
In terms of ordering this week, like you said, it's me asking or telling you statements, and you having a guess this week.
Is that way round? Yes, I have to use my best deductive muscle. Yes.
Yep. See how that goes for you.
Yeah, I haven't got high hopes.
No.
No.
Yep. Okay. So I've got 3 statements. I don't know what to make of them anymore.
No, you can't tell. It's impossible to know. You can have ones that you think are really, really good, and they don't work at all. And you can have ones that you think are a bit crap, really, and you didn't put much effort into. And they do fine as well. So I don't think it makes any difference.
No, it does make a blind bit of difference. Absolutely correct. Bloody hell! Right, should we launch into it?
Probably
do you
should.
Have an implement, a device, any of the above ready?
Oh God, sorry. Yes, I do.
Okay.
The yawn was not based on what you were saying. Yes, I have my little note-taking application at the ready.
This is splendid news. Right. Okay then. Statement number 1.
Here we go.
So the Honda NSX Type R Prototype 0 experimented with a magnesium space frame section bonded to aluminium. However, it was abandoned due to galvanic corrosion during humid climate tests.
Now, galvanic corrosion happens when you have 2 dissimilar metals in contact, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you see, I'm an engineer. I'm not really.
You're not. However, you've figured out what it is, and
okay.
And I did say 2 metals, so
you did.
We're on to some sort of a winner there.
It's plausible. It's scientifically plausible. Okay, still might be bobbins, but it's scientifically plausible.
Yes.
Okay.
Did you need that again?
Yeah, please, just to get a few details. I've got Honda NSX Type R Prototype 0 and an aluminium space frame. I got that much.
Right, okay. So, let me get down to the nitty-gritty again. So, yes, you are correct. The Honda NSX Type R Prototype 0 experimented with a magnesium space frame section bonded to aluminium, and it was abandoned due to galvanic corrosion during humid climate tests.
Oh, aluminium's a hard word to type at this time of day.
Quite.
Yes. Right. Well, it's certainly very plausible.
Okay. We'll let you come back to that. Statement number 2. Nice, short and simple.
Okay, very good.
The first production car with a V12 was a 1916 Packard Twin 6.
V12, Packard,
Twin 6.
Twin 6. Good name for it. Much like the Daimler Double 6, which
Quite.
was just a Jaguar XJ with a posh badge on it. With a V12. I like that. I like that. It's nice and snappy and to the point, that one. Yeah.
No messing.
Yeah. We've done a lot of firsts, haven't we, with this? We both lean on that a lot. The first or the only, or sometimes the last.
Yeah, it has happened.
Yes. Okay. I like that. Again, plausible.
Short and sweet.
Okay.
Okay, number 3. The original Volvo logo, a circle with an arrow pointing diagonally up and to the right, is the ancient alchemical and astrological symbol for iron and Mars, representing strength and durability.
Oh. Iron and Mars, strength and durability. Well, yeah, I think all 3 of those are true.
Okay, now let me fact check myself to make sure we've not had our first faux pas.
Oh dear.
I think I don't.
I mean, I only think. I'm not saying I know all those 3 are true. I'm just saying they all sound very plausible. Okay. I mean, logos are all about symbolism and things, aren't they? And I mean, that's very plausible. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I do like that. First production car with a V12 Packard Twin 6. It's the right sort of era, I guess, because Packard would have been early 1900s, because they were one of the original Detroit-based manufacturers, weren't they?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think they were. I'm sure one of the many abandoned factories in Detroit these days is the old Packard plant. So yeah, okay. Plausible. Now this NSX malarkey. Yes, if you whack dissimilar metals together, you do get galvanic corrosion. But would Honda have made that mistake even on a prototype? Because if even a twit like me knows things like that, those engineers at Honda are very clever. They're going to know that. They're going to know that that's potentially a problem. Would they have done that?
That is the question.
Or is that just what you want me to think?
That could also be the question.
Yeah. That's the trouble with this game, isn't it? Yeah, I'm leaning towards that not being true, because I don't think that's a mistake Honda would have made, even for a prototype. I just don't. Whereas Packard being the first V12, yeah, could well be. And Volvo taking its logo from Iron and Mars, yeah, maybe. Those 2 I find more plausible than the first one. it's too fundamental a problem for Honda to have made. It's not some obscure technicality that they wouldn't have found out until they built the thing. They would have known that would be a problem. So I find that less plausible than the other two.
Is that enough to sway your decision?
Yeah, I think it might be. I think it might be. Yeah, I think it might be. Again, like usual, I don't know any of them, but although the Packard V12 thing does ring a bell, I might have heard that somewhere. Something makes me wonder if that's actually been a previous statement. I do, because we've done that a lot. First car with a certain thing on it, first car with seatbelts, first car with a V8, and so we've done a bit on that a lot. Yeah, we have. We both have. I am going. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go for it with this one. I am gonna say Honda false, Packard true, Volvo true.
Let's see. You're happy with that, are you?
I just don't think it's a mistake Honda would have made, even on a prototype. Okay. It's too fundamental. I just no. I'm sticking. Yeah, locking that in.
Locking it in. So you wish to be put out of your misery, don't you?
Well, if you like.
Yeah. Does it inevitably go back to a single point lead, or has the tedious cycle been dealt with?
Has my stupidity broken the cycle?
It's a very good question, isn't it?
Yeah. It's very of the moment, I feel.
So, I can reveal to you here now that what you consider to be your stupidity has not been your downfall. You are correct. So, yes, it was me trying to be too clever, going, well, this sounds daft. Maybe I'll go for it. I'm trying a different tact.
Had you not chosen Honda?
No, I had to go for someone really sensible and something stupid to make you go, okay. Oh, that's weird. Maybe they did.
Yeah, and maybe.
And you toyed with it.
I would have thought that. Yeah, exactly. It just didn't. It just seemed too fundamental a mistake for a company like Honda to have made. It just didn't make sense.
No, and they did during the development and some of the actual life of the NSX experiment with exotic materials. But no, they did not attempt to bond magnesium to aluminium.
Yeah. No. They would have known that was only going to lead to trouble.
So yes, I went for a sort of double bluff type thing, but no, that didn't work either.
Didn't work. No.
You can try and be as clever as you like with this, and nothing works.
It would seem not. Well, it did to begin with. We seem to have. Well, I don't know how we've managed to get stuck in this particular ditch, and it doesn't matter how much we rock it back and forwards, or it ain't going.
No, what I'm almost tempted to do next week is, obviously you'll tell me some statements.
Yeah.
What I'll do is I'll set the record button going, and I'll say, "Oh yes, I've got my notepad ready." You'll start talking. I'll walk off. I'll put the headphones down. I'll give you 10 minutes, or no, probably 5 minutes to get them all out.
5 minutes.
Read them a couple of times, and I'll come back in and go, false, true, true.
You won't even listen to them.
Yeah. That's it. and still get a point.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'll tell you afterwards. Well.
Yeah. Oh dear.
What? Oh, you might as well, to be honest, at this point.
But we're still learning.
We're still learning fascinating facts. Yeah, absolutely. Who knew that was why the Volvo logo is the way it is?
I didn't. That was a bit of googling in and around car logos and car logo trivia, and that one came up. And that's quite a good one. I like that.
That could be an area that's rich pickings, actually.
Could be.
Yes, couldn't it?
I've given him ideas.
Yeah. Oh.
Right. Let's park that then, but at 17, 16, and come back next week when I get 18 points.
By not even listening to the questions.
By not even listening. No, that's it. So bit of news to cover this week, haven't we?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Apparently so. Yes.
So flagged up on our Discord. I mean, granted, that wasn't the first place it was announced, but it was the first place we noticed it.
It was the first place we learned about it. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and you have to be really careful with this because there are a lot of outlets going, "Wow, they Ford are pairing up with Renault to borrow their Renault 5 platform for the new Fiesta." There you go. And back in your box. No,
that's not actually what they've said.
So they're borrowing the Renault 5 platform is some stupid name. So it's got the word amp with an R on the end of it. Ampere, whatever that means.
Yeah.
Ampere EV platform is what they're flogging, which is the platform that the 5 is based on. It's what it's going to do is be the Fiesta successor.
Yes,
not a Fiesta.
Right. A lot of people have said, "Oh, new Fiesta." No, it's something for that sector of the market, but not actually Fiesta. Yes, that's right. Well, Renault 5's not the worst place to start if you're looking for a platform, I suppose.
No, it's just it's really difficult now. We've grown up through decades of that particular sector of the market being owned and dominated by the Fiesta. The Fiesta's disappeared. We've gone and got a new contender to the throne in the 5. It's proving to be popular on all fronts.
It's a bit of a winner. Yeah.
It is a bit of a winner. I mean, they're still not plentiful on the roads, but I think that's the case if you can't get them.
I think that's exactly it. They can't make them fast enough. Yeah. And they're all built in France.
Yes.
So, yeah.
No rush there. Yeah.
Oh, no.
No. No, monsieur.
Yeah, you'll get them when they're ready.
Yes, quite. Yes, a long lunch and such like. Yeah, so while I think if you're going to use a platform, what a good idea. The downside is your direct competition is the most appealing car in that market.
Yeah, and Ford's name is not what it used to be.
No, quite. We've already seen the Nissan Micra, which is a rebadged 5, basically. It's borrowing the platform, a few design tweaks, and a higher price. Yeah, that'll sell. Well done, dickheads.
I haven't seen one in the wild anywhere.
I don't even know if you can get one yet, actually.
Oh, okay. No, but it's not a good idea.
No. I'm getting straight in there now. The all-new Nissan Micra. When can I have it? Okay, so actually they've priced it slightly more competitively than we originally saw, judging by the price from on the website. So actually, it's it is a bit more comparable to the price of the 5. So that's a bit more like it. Fair play. I will retract my previous gripe.
Okay.
However, the one that will remain in position is the fact that it isn't anywhere near as nice to look at as the 5.
No, well, no.
So it doesn't really say. So also, in terms of when you can have one, it says orders are officially open. Inquire now, basically.
Okay.
So I don't know when it's actually due, I'm afraid.
Okay. Well, presumably the Ford won't look like the 5. I mean,
that would be pointless.
Why would they do that? What they should do is some retro take on the original Fiesta, but of course they won't.
No, they won't do that.
No. And given, as I joked when this news came out, given their propensity for reusing old names these days, I imagine we'll shortly see an announcement for the all-new Escort.
Yeah, that would be a daft way to reuse a name, wouldn't it?
I just hope it doesn't turn out to be some sort of crossover thing.
Oh, I mean, it will. Right. I'm going to try something daft. I think we're very on point here. I am going to ask AI what it thinks the new Fiesta successor should be called.
Oh my word. Okay.
What would be a name for the new...
Oh dear. How have we reached a point where Ford are buying a platform, in fact buying platforms from both Volkswagen and Renault, and not developing one of their own? This is Ford we're talking about.
It's weird, isn't it? I'm not entirely comfortable.
They invented mass production.
Okay.
No. What does Mr. AI say?
So it's interesting, isn't it? So they're saying if they were to leverage the heritage, they said then they should directly bring back the Fiesta name, but append it with E or E-Tech.
Yes.
If they would like to rekindle another name, they've gone down the route that you did with the Escort, but they've gone with Ford E-Scort. So just a nice capital E there, just to really emphasise.
The E-Scort.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Awful. And then they've said, actually, why not go for electric focus names? So Pulse, Amper, Spark, Comet. Any of those? Or building on the Fiesta name invoking spirit, perhaps Vibe or Sprint. So
they are. All those names are better than what it will eventually be called, I suspect.
Just about what was going to come out of my mouth, actually. Yeah.
Yes. I think they're all going to be better than what we end up with.
Yep.
Oh dear. Okay. Well, I hope it's a 5-door hatch. It's small, and I hope it's well priced, and I hope it looks different to the Renault 5. And I hope they give it, or they either call it Fiesta or give it a new name.
I mean, they won't call it Fiesta.
No.
I'm almost certain.
And yeah, you're probably right.
Because that's too much of a sensible idea.
Yeah. Oh dear. Okay. Well.
I think
Interesting.
I think the only saving grace in this whole affair is that we are getting a car that, on the face of it, isn't going to be a crossover or an SUV.
Well, I hope not. I think it would be difficult to stretch that out of the 5 platform. That's just not what it's meant to be.
But if anyone can cock it up, I know who can.
Oh dear, what has happened to Ford? This is not who they are.
No, dreadful. Yeah, they should know better. We've ranted about their sort of stance recently, haven't we? But
yes, and we've had quite enough of their nonsense.
We have. I'm fed up with seeing their offerings, should we say?
Yes, let's call them that. Yes. Well, we'll keep an eye on this.
Oh yeah,
we
be all
don't
over it.
have any further information.
No, we don't. And all of the images that are circulating are just renderings from car media outlets. None of them are actually the car in question.
No, they're all made up.
They're all made up, and I think they're probably quite wishful in their designs. We're going, actually, they do almost look like a modern Fiesta, and I don't think we're going to get that. I think it's going to be some daft design, if I'm honest.
No, I think these are dreams of what they'd like a new Fiesta to look like, but that there won't be one. So yes, I hope it looks a little bit more distinctive from the 5 than the Nissan does.
Yeah, the Nissan was a bit of a non-event. They tried to make quite fancy headlights, but that was about it.
Yeah, it didn't really work. No, I know.
A bit tedious.
I know Nissan are a bit cash strapped at the moment,
which makes utter sense for them to go, right, let's have a platform from someone else. Let's use a name that buyers trust, and hopefully, and it seems that they've learnt price-wise to get it a bit better than originally announced.
Yeah.
So they've done everything right.
Kickstart some sales, get some money in, and then we can start looking at maybe doing our own thing again.
I mean, let me just caveat that entirely and go, as if it was my cash, I don't know why I wouldn't go anywhere near a Nissan dealer. I'd go straight to Renault.
Yeah. Absolutely.
However, this is a little tangent. Out and about at the weekend, on Sunday, doing some life admin, some chores, all of the above. One of which took us right next to the Renault dealership.
Oh yes.
On a Sunday.
Okay.
In my eyes, prime car selling or car buying, depending on which side of the fence you're on, day, a weekend.
Could be busiest day of the week, I would say, for them.
Shut.
Oh, come on.
Which genius thought that up?
If you're a car dealer, you shut on Monday, not Sunday.
I was baffled by it. I mean, it's not like I was out and about to go and buy a car or anything. I just happened to drive past and go, why on earth is that closed?
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Our experience of that particular Renault dealer is that they're not the most enthusiastic bunch.
Okay. Let me... I don't wish to defend them in any way. I mean, I think they're wrong for shutting, but you know where I'm referring to, and there is a complex of car dealerships there.
There is, yes.
Every single one of them shut.
Oh dear.
Mm-hmm.
What is going on there?
No idea.
That's got to... Oh dear, that's potentially the busiest day of the week for them.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Weird, isn't it? Don't get it.
Dear. No, I don't understand that at all.
Yeah.
That's not how to get ahead.
No, it's not. And I mean, Kaylee was really fortunate because she got to hear all my thoughts firsthand.
Did she?
Yeah.
Oh, she's such a lucky girl.
Yeah. Yeah. Granddad having a rant about car selling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet that's just what she wanted to hear.
Yeah. Although in fairness, she did get me back later in the day through her driving.
Oh.
Which was, that was fun. We were pulling out of a very, very familiar UK supermarket chain. And yeah, Kaylee was driving because I'd bought some lunch type of fare, so I was ramming that in my gob. And you'll note, I'm eating in a vehicle, so it wasn't mine. We were in the van.
Obviously, otherwise it would not.
It wouldn't have happened. No.
No.
And so I just chowed down on me nice pasty thing that I'd bought, and I was like, oh, that was just the job. I need a cool, refreshing beverage to wash that down.
A zesty, you might say.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I cracked the lid on my Coke Zero. Oh, I could just the whiff of freshness. Right, here we go. This is going to be lovely. And I put the bottle to my gob, took a swig, and Kaylee spotted that as she was navigating the mini roundabout, the lights in the distance that were close enough, she's like, I can make it. So what happened in that split second was my little refreshing swig from my freshly opened drinks bottle turned into what you're about to do is pressure wash the back of your throat with Coke Zero.
High pressure.
Yeah. Oh my God. Coke Zero out the nose, burping like you wouldn't believe. But we did make it through the lights.
Oh, well, then you were an acceptable casualty.
Yeah, this really did tickle Kaylee. Yeah. Awful.
Now, see, if you're gonna do your fizzy is tricky for that. That can take a while to recover from.
It did. We made it halfway home before I'd stopped erupting.
Yeah.
Not good.
Horrible.
Dreadful.
Nice work.
Yeah, really good. Enjoyed that.
Nice work.
Oh dear, how do we get there? Renault dealerships not being open. That was
Renault, all dealerships being closed. Is this a national thing? I wonder. Perhaps our dear listeners could inform us. Is this happening everywhere or just our little town?
Hang on then. Right, you could be right. I mean, let's think where we live. Another dealership that isn't in that complex, is it open? Right, so I am going to use Toyota, for example, because they are not in that complex. They're a different part of town.
They are on the other side of town, in fact.
Right, so I've looked them up. They're closed on Sundays. Right, Volvo. Closed on Sundays. Kia. Kia Barnstable, there they are. Open on Sundays.
Oh,
you're all right if you want a Kia.
Is that why we're seeing so many Kias around?
Right. Now, let's pin it down. Is it our town that's the issue? So, let me, for example, I just use Toyota as so if I say, what about Toyota in Exeter? Interesting. Open on Sunday.
Now that, of course, is a city, not a town. And it's also directly on the motorway.
It is. Just round the corner from it, though. I mean, less than walking distance. Jaguar Exeter. Closed on Sunday.
Well, they haven't got much to sell, to be fair, at the moment.
This is interesting because that is owned by the Virtue Group.
It is now. Yes, they bought all the ones in that area. Yeah.
So here's another one. So we actually don't have a BMW dealership here anymore.
No, not anymore.
So the BMW dealership in Exeter, also under the Virtue brand, is also closed on Sunday.
Well, this is very strange. There seems to be no consistency here.
That's absolutely stupid.
So
just to be clear as well, it's closed on Sunday, but to come back to your excellent point, it's open from 8:30 a.m. on a Monday morning to 6 p.m.
Well, who's buying a car at 8:30 on a Monday morning?
And I don't know.
That's weird. And I don't think they're doing themselves any favours with that.
No, I genuinely don't understand that. So, right, I'm gonna. Yeah, I thought, right, I went through to the website of the BMW Exeter and went, right, well, actually, let's try it again. Can I, for instance, could I just go, right, I want to book a test drive?
Yes.
So can I force the issue? No, not even if it's a booked slot. You cannot book a Sunday.
No, you can't book for a Sunday.
No. That's ridiculous. So
that is ridiculous.
Nope.
Okay. Presumably open on the Saturday. But not on Sunday.
Slightly reduced hours on a Saturday, amusingly. So I'm in the sales section. So honestly, I'm in the sales section of BMW Exeter. Monday to Friday is 9 till 6:30. Saturday 9 till 5.
I mean, maybe they're trying to catch people after work. Who's buying a car after work?
Yeah, just an impulse buy on the way home. Yeah.
On the way home, yes.
For me, that's a Snickers while I'm just not a car.
Yes.
Oh my goodness!
No,
what is
I'm not
wrong
buying
with
a car
dealerships?
on the way home from work.
No, I don't.
You arrive home in a different car than the one you went to work in.
I mean, I like a bit of variety, but that's probably taken a bit too far.
That's, I mean, yeah. I mean, you encourage you. Yeah, that's silly.
Whoever does this website is an absolute clown. So you can't book Sundays. However, I can book a half an hour test drive of a BMW 3 Series Touring. So the time slots that I've got available currently, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2 and 3 on Christmas Day.
I bet you can't.
Thus far, I've not been stopped. I can go all the way to...
dear.
Right, so there we go. I am going to test drive...
It doesn't know it's Christmas Day, does it? It just thinks it's another Thursday.
Yeah, an M340i X-Drive Touring.
Oh, good choice.
Yeah,
very good choice.
I can complete that form. Absolute clowns.
On Christmas Day.
Yeah, well, your website said it, so I will be there at 10 o'clock.
I'll be there, and I'm expecting the 3 Series to be ready.
Yeah, and as it's Christmas, I'd like it as a present. Yeah.
Yes.
I don't expect to be paying anything for this.
Oh dear, there's some issues here we've uncovered, I think.
Yeah, we have. None of those were what I was intending to do. But what was I? We were saying. Oh yeah, Ford. This seems weird, borrowing someone's platform, like you say, especially after the sort of VW platform.
Yeah.
I mean, like you said, we will report back, but probably sit here slightly sceptical to begin with, but we'll reserve judgment until the moment.
I want them to do something good, but I mean, track record of late is not great. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, like you, bit skeptical, really. Yeah, we'll see.
Okay, all right.
We'll see.
Before we wrap it up, then, there's another little spot of news.
Why?
Just one that will tickle our fancy. Probably we won't dwell on it for long, but it will be interesting. So, we live in a world of resto mods and homage and all that sort of stuff. We all get
were you going to mention what I hope you're going to mention?
I don't know. Maybe you know things I don't. Maybe we've got two. I doubt it. But how about a resto mod of a Lotus Esprit?
Oh, yes. Bring it to me now.
Yes.
Yes.
So the Encore. What a thing. Very reminiscent of a Series 1. Just a bit beefy. It looks beefier though, doesn't it? Let's face it.
It does. It looks fantastic.
It does. It does. The interior is so carefully done. It's modern yet evokes that original interior. Yeah, really nice. Like what they've done there. It's got that short stockiness that the Series 1 had that kind of went away over its lifetime. And it really is. I'm really impressed.
I am. It's fantastic. It's clearly done with a huge amount of respect for the original. It's very obviously an Esprit, right down to the tartan seats. I think that's fantastic. It's not electric, as I wondered if it would be when I first read about it. It is a V8. So the original Series 1 Esprit wasn't a V8, was it? But they did offer a V8 in later models.
So did I read correctly on this that the in order to make one of these, doesn't it need a donor Esprit V8?
Oh, it might do. Otherwise, you've got to jump through so many regulatory hoops, haven't you? You've got to be really careful about how different the underpinnings are. Otherwise, you can accidentally find yourself have it being classed as a new vehicle, and then you've got to go through a whole load of additional tests and certification and paperwork and all sorts of things. So you do have to be careful with that. So I think you could be right. There's something here about it being based on a later V8 Esprit.
Yeah, I'm almost certain that was the case, and I think not only do you need a donor vehicle, you then need a colossal pot of money for the magic to happen.
Oh yeah. There's not too many details. I don't think we have a price or anything like that. They reckon production will.
I think I have seen a bit of cost. They reckon if you factor in the price of a donor car, we could be around the sort of $500,000 mark here.
Okay. Yeah. Yes. Actually, yes. Even the article I'm reading does have a price on it, so I'm clearly as blind as a bat.
As I understand it,
starting from £430,000.
There you go. There's that magical number. It seems as though they will actually be doing these. We'll be doing these fairly soon, as in sort of early part of next year, or sort of first half of next year, I believe was what I read somewhere.
Second quarter 2026. Yes.
50 to be built.
Yeah.
Probably all sold. Let's face it.
Probably, yeah. You need at least 40 grand on average for the donor car, because that's what they are now. The Lotus Esprit V8s are around that sort of mark.
They are? That's interesting.
I do keep an eye on them on Auto Trader.
See, I'm curious here. My head is that a bargain? Is that not a bargain? I can't decide.
Yeah, is that well? I mean, it is a supercar. I'll just do a quick Auto Trader search.
Interesting.
Yeah. Let's just refine the search if I can figure out how Auto Trader works these days. V8. We've got 4 V8s to choose from, and they range from cheapest is 47.5. Most expensive is 64.
Okay.
So that's your range. These are all from 1996 to 1999. They are all the 3.5 V8. And they all have quite low mileage, as you might expect.
Yes, quite.
Yes. So yes, 40 would be cheap for a later V8, but it's not a million miles away. You might be able to find one for that.
Yeah, I mean, you're not, and let's face it, you probably don't need a pristine example with the work that they're going to put into it anyway. So,
well, you don't care about the body, you don't care about the interior. You want a solid chassis and probably a fairly unmodified running engine, don't you? But cosmetic damage you're probably not bothered about. You could probably get away with a crash damaged one as long as it hasn't bent the chassis. You'd be okay. So yes, probably doable.
We like that.
Interesting.
It's one each, I suppose, then on that.
Oh, that absolutely. That is. I hugely approve of that. That is fantastic.
Yeah. That's a better place to end, isn't it? Rather than moaning about car dealerships. Because last week we ended on TVR coming back.
We did.
No further news on that, my dad. And this week we've got a absolutely glorious Lotus Resto mod. So yeah, okay, this is good.
I love that.
Yeah. Let's keep the theme rolling then. So pressure's on next week to end on a high.
Right, positive news for Christmas.
Perfect.
Well, I think that's probably enough of that for this week. Check us out on all the various social medias and things. Thank you very much for listening.